You okay? Are you okay? You don't sound okay. That was a little more than I was expecting. The heck? Okay, well. Don't mind me, I'm just stealing some stuff. Old age comes for us all, and eventually you've got to hang up the sacrificial dagger and settle down to the comforts of a silence. Hang up the sacrificial dagger. Swamp, once upon a time there lived an odd little witch in an odd little house. She spent most of her days tending to her odd little garden and resting in her odd little chair. I don't like the little bloop 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 noise, and I think I will be getting rid of that. On this day, however, her sleep is interrupted by an odd little noise. Bah. Who's there? We get up. I was close. Let me just, off. Oh, this is very loud. Okay. You devil, how dare you wake a young lady from her beauty sleep? Blah. Shoo shoo, get out of my house, you mindless beast. You're making a mess. With a swift kick in the rump, you boot the goat out the front door. Oh, look at my little feet. When did this place get so cluttered? I could have sworn I swept the hearth just yesterday. First things first, my old grimoire must be around here somewhere. Look at my little feet. A little pitter-patter. Is the chibi avatar a normal thing here? If I'm having, like, low days. Some months more so. This is kind of loud. Some months yes, some months no. But if I'm having, like, a day where I don't feel very good, and things like that, eventually I'm gonna have an actual VTuber. But it takes a long time and a lot of commissions to get to that point. I'm on the first step, which is I have a character sheet in the works right now. Thank you. And with the character sheets, I can then commission somebody to make the actual character and artwork and things like that. And from there, I can commission somebody to rig it. It's a lot. It's a lot. But with, I will say, with the VTuber, I have cuter things to do. The music's just a little overwhelming. Okay. Like, I have different EOs. I have my voice band and no cussing has their own stuff. Just like things like that. I have a fragile sticker. I'm fragile today. Yeah. Move these ears. I like them. I think there's a lot of creativity that goes along with them. This one's just like a low-key, very simple, you choose what color and hairstyle type of character. But with VTubers, there's so much creativity that goes behind the creation. There's so much lore and everything. I think they're cool as fuck. Aha! Here it is. It's lighter than I recall. Your grimoire contains all your craftable recipes. You can open it at any time by pressing H. Mending poultice. Okay, yeah, sometimes I just don't want to be perceived. But I still want to be here. Okay, what are we doing? Minting poultice. I need 2 of whatever these are and 1 of these. It says swamp and forest, but they're literally in my house. All my recipes are missing. That damn little creature has chewed up all of my pages of my book. Where's my belt? I'll need to carry my things if I go to confront the beast. I must have left it in the trunk over there. Simple rope waistband. Keeps items handy. What about you? I want to take all of this. Oof, my poor back. How long was I napping for? Good dose of medicine ought to soothe these aching bones before I head outside. At least I still have the recipe for my minting poultice. Yum. Oh, I hold. Okay, now I click it. No? Okay, cool. Heal. Look at me go. No more aching bones for this bitch. Now we go outside. To the outside world. You step outside into a humid marsh, immediately stub your toe on a twisted root. Ouch! Close your eyes for a wink, and the next thing you know, the whole yard's gone to the weeds. Somewhere in the distance, you can hear braying through the dense bramble. Where'd that cross-eyed Billy get to? He could at least put those gnashes to good use on this lawn. Open your map tab to get a better look at your surroundings. Oh, or that. Oh. There you are. Can I clean up? Oh, no. I'm just finding the goat. Come here, little goat. Meh. Bah. Is that all you've got to say for yourself? Bah. Ugh. The goat coughs up a disgusting hairball. Ah, yes. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me now? Apologies, it's been so long since I've used a mortal vessel. Yuck. There's dirt in its mouth. Pwah, pwah. You can talk? Of course I can talk. Has your mind become so filled with cobwebs that you've forgotten your old friend? You wound me, madame. It's good to see you up and about. I was beginning to wonder if you'd ever waken, though I suppose time flows strangely in this place. Anyway, I've come to collect. Do you have the amount we agreed upon? Amount? Amount of what? Oh, dear. If you really don't remember, we should go over the contract details again. Down there. The goat nods its head towards the ancient stone getaway looming nearby. And just how am I supposed to get through that solid rock? You're the one that sealed it last. Take a closer look, and I'm sure it'll come back to you. Witch's eye to inspect objects and creatures and discover their weakness. Meh. Unveiling powder. I did. Okay. Don't underestimate your senses, my dear. You may be old, but you can see things others cannot. Hidden weaknesses lie below the surface. Ah, I can see it now. There are shallow runes etched in the surface of the stone. But they are too faint for me to read. A powder unveiling ought to do the trick. If you hadn't made a snack of my book, I wouldn't have to retranscribe my recipes. I shall not be held liable for any losses or inconveniences incurred as the result of an abyssal possession. By inspecting objects and creatures, you can learn new recipes and to craft in your grimoire. I need a vine, and I have that. So I just need a vine. Also, I just want to... Heck yeah. Oh heck, I can pick these up too. Oh, I need shoes. Now looky here. Ah! Ah! We'll just collect them all. Ooh, what's this? Touchy, touchy, touchy. Nothing? Okay, cool. Yum. You smear a handful of the glowing powder onto the runes of the doorway. A cool blue light emanates from the glyphs and envelops the entrance in its aura. You squint, attempting to discern the meaning of the letters. They appear to be in some obscure runic alphabet. What gibberish is this? It looks like it was carved by a fighting hand. It must be written in the umbral tongue. Allow me to translate. The goat steps up to the doorway and pauses. Well, what does it say? The goat swings its shaggy head towards you. Dark matted wool obscures the creature's beady eyes. I cannot see. Unbelievable! What help are you then? I didn't come here to help, I came to collect. Now, do something about the mop up here, would you? Fine, fine. I think I have some rusty old shears down in the garden. What is considered the garden? Aha! Come here, little goat. Snip, snip, bitch. With much protesting and a nicked ear, you shear away clumps of dotty hair from the goat's eyes. Ah, much better, oh my. Were you always this grotesque, or is it my memory failing me as well? Watch your tongue, or I'll give it a good snip too. Now, can you read the runes or not? Yes. Space beneath, she sleeps alone, tokens given up to the unknown. Fires of four shall uproot the stone. Brazia's born and await the crone. Crone? Who's it calling a crone? And what are these tokens I'm to burn? Perhaps you ought to take a closer look at those brazias? I'm assuming these thingies. A blue feather, dog hair, frog slime, and some shiny stone. Cool. Dog hair, bird feather, frog slime, and a shiny stone? I don't suppose you swallowed up any of those things while I was asleep. I don't think so, but feel free to sift through this creature's leavings if you want to be completely sure. However, there's a whole world outside this little swamp, you know. See that gateway over there? The one with the lovely green flame? The goat motions to the far side of your yard. I guess a brisk walk in the woods would do these creaky joints some good. Too much time indoors is bad for the humors. Get going through the gateway. Oh, don't tell me what to do. I'm snip. Snip, snip. Snip, snip, snip. Okay. No more? Okay. Thick tangled vines have overgrown the ruined entrance. Something sharper than your fingernails will be needed to get through it. Nice. Snipping and tearing your shears make short work of the bramble. Let's go! You cut your way through the remaining vines and suddenly step into a cold stone dais. Time seems to flow backwards, or maybe it speeds forwards? An oppressive, star-filled void stretches as far as you can see. Though there is no wind or sound in this void, a warm fall breeze and the chirping of birds seizes your attention. A doorway. Ooh. Ooh. Is there anything else over here to collect? No? Okay. Oh, those sunflowers are cute. Okay. Focus. No? Okay. Ooh. No? Yum. Maybe a little scoring around. Oh, a person. It's a bird watcher. The woman spins around on her heels so quickly she nearly hits you with her spyglass. Ah! You startled me! Can't you see I'm busy with my scientific research? Research? What is it you're looking for with that contraption? Why, the famed indigo-tufted forest lark. They are said to be native to this forest and this forest only. Have you seen one, perchance? Perchance? Look how cute. Oh, I don't know what the poll says. Wow. Wow! I'm assuming that's it right there. You glance upwards at the small blue bird perched atop the oblivious woman's hat. I haven't, sorry. A shame. Well, it's never too late to open one's eyes to the wonders of the natural world. You never know what you'll discover. She points at a nearby woodland critter stuffing its cheeks with seeds. Take that squirrel, for example. Spend a few moments watching its behavior, and you'll learn everything you need to know about it. Observation is key. Now, if you don't mind, I wouldn't want to miss making an exciting new discovery. The blue bird glances vacantly at you before pooping on the brim of the woman's hat. How rude! Oh, her humming kind of sounded similar to the voice I gave her, so I'll accept it. Oh. You okay? Are you okay? You don't sound okay. Oh man, jeez, I don't know about this. You tap the man's shoulder and he nearly tumbles headfirst into the well. Ah, what's the matter with you? I could have fallen in. Then perhaps you shouldn't be leaning over the edge like some wobbly stork. What's so interesting down this well anyways? Well, my grandpappy used to tell me that people drop all sorts of treasures down there. Just waiting for someone to dig it up. Got myself a trowel and thought I'd give it a go. But the rope's out and it looks awful dark and damp and I got goosebumps just thinking of all the ghoulies that might be lurking down there in the shadows. Ever consider those ghoulies might get goosebumps thinking about you looking up here in the sunlight? No, not really. Not sure if that makes me feel any better about them, actually. Maybe that business of treasure hunting isn't for me after all. Here, why don't you take my child? I don't think I'll be needing it. You can go down to the well and see those ghoulies yourself. Why not? This old well is deep and dark. You might be able to climb down into it, but the rope has long since rotted away. You toss a length of homemade rope down into the darkness. It seems like it should support you without much fuss. Into the well. Some coins! I took my coffee sips, by the way. What other... This is... Oh, I've got the trowel. Oh, I got my shiny stone that I needed. Come here, little frog. A net? Oh, we don't have a net. Is there a net in here? Fine. Hello? Ooh. Oh, I don't have a drawer. Yum. Oh, that makes me go home. No key here. I shall go back. I accept the coffee sips. Hatchet. Absolutely not. I take them. Have you met me? I want to go over there. You're a bitch. How rude. They aren't? Oh. I had the browser muted. Prime said wrong answer. Hello? Woodsman. Hey, you there. Give me a hand, would you? With what? You seem to have everything under control. These stumps aren't going anywhere. You cannot play today? My darn useless son was supposed to help me, but he's wandered off again. Probably go to bother frogs and eat bugs or some such nonsense. Anyways, I need help clearing away some of these dead logs. It's late in the season, the wood has started to rot. A coffee button? There was a coffee, unban, but... Oh, hold on. Just be careful of the purple mushrooms that sometimes go inside. They'll make you powerful sleepy if you breathe in the spores. As much as I do love poisonous fungi, I'm not much of a lumberjack. Nonsense! Anyone can experience the joys of splitting a fine stump. Here, my boy won't be missing his hatchet. Yum. Should probably finish what I was doing over here before I leave. Oh, I bet you that's the sun. Ragamuffin. Oi, lady, what's with the great stinking pot on your head? I would ask the same about all those stinking frogs in your trousers. Oh, you're just jealous. The boy fumbles between trying to wrangle all his frogs and swiping ineffectively at wayward fireflies with a shoddy-looking bug net. Juggling a bit more than you can handle, eh? What exactly are you hoping to accomplish flailing about like that? Are you daft? Me frogs are hungry, so I gotta catch some of those fireflies to feed 'em. He takes another wild swing, missing his target entirely. Why don't you let me take a few of those frogs off your hands for a moment? That would let you swing the net properly. Oh, I see how it is. You're after me precious prizes. Well, how about I give you the net and you catch me some fireflies? Then, maybe I'll think about trading you one of my froggies. Goodbye, I'm gonna run off with your net now. Oh. Oh! Did I just catch a fairy? Well, these hoppers aren't going to stick around with empty bellies. The faster you catch those fireflies, the faster we can eat. The frogs can eat. The boy shakes the jar, rattling the captured insects like pennies in a piggy bank. Y'all. Rude. Oh, these are nice and juicy. The lads are going to feast tonight. Now, about our deal, you agreed to trade me one of your pets there. Ah ha ha ha. What deal? I don't remember making no deal. A frog squirms out of the boy's overalls and plops down by his feet with a wet slap. Dang it, there goes Slippery Pete. He takes a clumsy swipe at the amphibian, but the creature squeezes out of his grasp and bounces into the underbush. Aw, shucks, I never liked him anyways. If you can catch him, he's all yours. Okay. Come here, bro. Caught him. Evening, ma'am. Come to check on the pottery? I'm afraid I just fired the kilns up, so there'll be a while still. Pottery? Bah! I was just admiring the fine canine over there. You point to a scraggly-looking mutt patrolling the yard. May I give her a petting? Oh, you can try, but I wouldn't if you value fingers. She's a touch bitey today, and doesn't much like people going near the ovens. I have a way with animals. Surely I can find something to calm her down. Oh, how do I even get that? I need water. If I go in there, what happens? Nice. Goodbye. Man, things respawn fast. It is. I like it. I'm so bad at using the numbers for my items. I'm trying to, like, actually do it for once. Have you played it? Or just watched? Oh, it's different than I feel weird catching a fucking fairy. Okay. I'm gonna take the ad as a moment to be right back. If I can find my game. Okay. Village or forest? Oh, man. I'm gonna have to catch a freaking squirrel and murder it. Where's the squirrel? Ah. That was a little more than I was expecting. Oh. I don't think I liked that very much. I don't think I liked it very much. You're not gonna let me get extra? Okay, anyways. It's not what I wanted. A suit sprite! Ah! This is so cute! keep going the wrong spot. Like, what's this? Oh. I saw that, and I was like, what was that color? Nothing you can grab, honey. Okay, let's go home. I hate that it's already getting dark outside. Oh, I needed a blue feather! Heck! Ah! I forgot the blue feather! I don't want to do it to the board, too! No! Oh! Damn it. I'm really upset about this. Oh my god. Fog slime, blue feather, shiny stone, and dark hair. That's all I need for these buzzers. I should head back home now. Yeah, we already tried to go back home. The brazier awaits an offering. Strong force pulls the feather down into the large basin like a magnet. It bursts into a bright flash of light as cold flames engulf its essence. The dark hair takes a moment to fall from your fingers, fluttering down in the basin like one by one. The fur bristles into foul-smelling coils before erupting into cold green flame. You drop the stone into the basin and the resounding chiming sound. Fractures trace across the pebble before it cracks open and the cold green light swallows it within its flames. You gently squeeze the globs of wet slime from your satchel into the basin. The mucus bubbles and pops before cold flames reduce it to a fine, odorless ash. The emerald flames of the braziers play strange shadows across the stone doorway. You watch as fingers of shadow crawl up the rock face and crack open the solid granite like stale bread. The stone crumbles away into darkness, revealing a yawning stairway descending down into the cold earth. After you, madame. No thank you, goat. Meh. Oh shit. Encased inside a gilded crystal coffin lies the body of a young woman. Though she sleeps in an enchanted slumber, her ageless features express a deep sadness. The sound of cloven hooves echo across against the marble floor as the goat comes to your side. Quite something, isn't she? Do you remember bringing her to me? I brought her to you? Why? Who is she? I haven't the faintest idea. All I know is you brought her lifeless form to my doorstep and begged me to save her soul. Save her from what? And why is she asleep? Why, from the 12 wicked souls whom you said wronged her in life. Villains who deceived her and cheated her and broke her spirit. And as we agreed, here she will sleep until our contract is fulfilled, till you bring me those 12 wicked souls. What? I remembered no such contract. Our pact is binding, regardless of what you do or do not remember. At the goat's woods, you feel something hard and dark locked away in the depths of your heart. It speaks the truth. And just why should I do your bidding? Seems like a lot of bothersome trouble to me. What do I care about some sleeping beauty? Bring me the 12 souls, and I will release the sleeping maiden from her slumber. Our agreement will be fulfilled. Who knows? In time you may even remember why you brought her to me in the first place. Or you can simply return to the comfort of your little hovel, where you will waste away until the reeds grow so thick that not even your shears will be able to cut you free, and your mind will stay as empty as that grimoire of yours. But it is a big decision to make so hastily. Why don't you sleep on it? Heavy weight fills your marrow, your eyelids flutter, barely able to stay open. What have you done to me? I can't stay awake. I have forgotten what I made his voice sound like. Good morning. I trust you've made up your mind. Will you collect the souls I've asked for, or would you prefer to stay stuck in this festering swamp? All right. No need to get your horns in a twist. I'll do as you asked. You haven't given me much choice. Splendid. As it happens, I can already sense the first 4 souls we seek. 2 are in the forest, another in the swamp to the north, and the last in the fields to the south. Could you be more specific? Name a shapely stump, perhaps inside a tree, with a face, by an overgrown mushroom grove. What, do I look like a compass? Get out there and look for yourself. Oh. I don't remember this being all open. Oh, hello? No, wait. A cinder box. Oh, I can make one already. What do I do now? He'll cool off eventually. Dreadful doll. Fields and fields, okay. Fields, fields, and more fields. No, leave me be. Leave me be, leave me be, leave me be! I don't want you! Oh god. Spirit salts. Okay. Oh god. Bait stick. Okay. I don't have embalming salts. Toxic thistle. I can make this. I think I'm gonna go back down this way. Let's finish the forest first. Oh, heck yeah. Thank you. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Hold on. Good night. My bad. Right? Oh no. Why are you crying? You approach a young woman, weeping sorrowfully into her palms. She catches her breath for a moment and looks out longingly over the placid lake. Oh, my sweet songbird, why have you forsaken me to a life devoid of your love? Tears well up in her eyes as she buries her face once again. You consider leaving this melodrama alone, well enough alone, but something about the poor girl reminds you of the maiden slumbering under your house. You draw out a tattered handkerchief and offer it to the maiden. There, there, dry your eyes, my child, and tell old Granny what's the matter. Oh, thank you, you're very kind. She takes the cloth and daintily dabs the corners of her eyes. Swallowing the last of her sobs, she composes herself before sighing wistfully. It is my beloved, such a sweet and romantic man, with the voice of a meadowlark. Ah, I get it, he dumped you. Well, don't worry, there's plenty of other frogs in the swamp. What? No, he loves me and I him. Though our families would never allow us to be together, he'd come and sing outside my balcony every night. One night we both vowed to escape and meet by this lake. Her lip quivers. I waited and waited until the waning moon, even past the morning sun, but he still didn't reveal himself. Tough break. Maybe he just wasn't that into you. The woman snaps at you with a sudden vitriol. He would never abandon me. We're destined to be together. She slips back into the melancholic gaze out over the out over the lake. Even now I can hear the beautiful melody of his lute coming from across the water. Over the dull sounds of lapping waves and quaking waterfall, faint notes of some far-away string instrument whispers through the reeds. Oh, I hear it too. Maybe you aren't just mad in love. It's coming from somewhere in the middle of the lake. He's out there somewhere. I just know it. She crumples into another dramatic bout of inconsolable tears. Now, I'm sure it's just some echo bouncing off the shore. I'll go find this torty board of yours, where this torty board of yours has went off to. Okay. Hydrate. Aw, shit, you again? Oh. Oh, you're new. Oh, hello, sorry, I think I managed to get most of this debris off the road. Looks like you made a fine wreck. What on earth happened to your court? Yes, well, you see, I was sent on a very important mission by the order of my captain, the bear. The bear, you say? What sort of mission? It's my job to make sure the lakeshore camp is well stocked with the provisions, but most importantly, a steady supply of honey for the bear's favorite mead. I was just on my way back from the apiary with a cart for when a deer or something darted out of nowhere, jostled my poor mule so bad that she broke her bridle and ran off. My own heart nearly leapt out of my ribcage. Piled the darn cart right into the ditch, she did. Now every barrel is smashed, and I can't bring myself to report back empty-handed. The bear will have my guts for quarters, I'm sure of it. This bear sounds like quite a brute. Oh, you don't know half of it. If he doesn't get his honey mead, heads will roll. Maybe you could lend me a hand? I can't very well put this broken court back together. No, nothing like that. But could you take a message to the sergeant of the lakeshore camp? He's a reasonable fellow. Let him know what happened, and maybe he can get me out of this bind. You can get to the lakeshore camp if you follow the road toward the northwest of here. I need to stay with the court and assess the damages. Oh dear. Poor thing. Sorry. Cool. Did it? My bad. Gonna go this way. See if we can figure out this lakeshore thing. Nice. Hey, where do you think you're going? Yeah, no one but us soldiers are allowed inside the lakeshore camp. Get out of my way. I have urgent news of your quartermaster. I need to speak with your sergeant. Urgent? Only thing that's urgent is the line of the last line, or if the captain hasn't had his drink. That's right, Captain Bear is in the right foul mood. You can't just come in unless you want a good thrashing. The guard almost has to shout over the clattering din coming from inside the camp. You heard him. It's dangerous in there. Wouldn't have the heart to let a frail old grating like you near that beast. One guard turns to the other with a conspiratorial shrug. Yeah, but who are we to say what's good for her health? Oh, yeah, you're right. We might be convinced to look the other way if we was fairly compensated. Right, fairly compensated, of course. We'd be sticking our necks out after all. Nice, I have the gold coins already. Carefully press 3 heavy gold coins in the palm of the waiting guard. There, I expect you two can divide them evenly amongst yourselves. Right, 1 for you and 2 for me. What? You mean 2 for me and 1 for you? I'm the one who does all the real guarding around here. You still owe me for that game of dice you lost. You cheated me. Give me them coins. The 2 guards fall into fistcuffs and roll into the bushes, leaving the gate to the camp wide open. Goodbye. The heck? Okay, well. Don't mind me. I'm just stealing some stuff. Oh. How childish. As you cautiously approach, the bear drains the last of his enormous tankard and smashed it against the head of a nearby soldier, knocking the hapless man to the ground. And then I walloped him just like that. So next time I catch any of you cowards turning tail, I'll skewer you like a fish and leave your guts for the gulls. Suddenly noticing that his drink has gone dry, the bear bellows to the skies. More mead, you yellow-bellied worms, more drink. Bring me my delicious honey mead. The soldiers taking cover nearby exchange nervous glances at each other, none wanting to confront the bear. There is no more honey mead. The bear wipes a strand of drool from his sagging lips and his bleary eyes slowly focus on you. A mocking smirk splits his face as he waves at you with his great spiked mace. Say now, that's a funny-looking helmet, soldier. I ever tell you the time I crushed the bucket-headed barbarians of the western mountains? You decide that now is a good time to leave the bear to his ramblings rather than make yourself an unfortunate prop in his war stories. The bear kicks an empty tankard at you as you retreat back into the camp. That's right! Go get me more mead, you good-for-nothing sluggard! Oh, you are very... Oh. Okay, well, we gotta find this one dude. You. A frenetic-looking officers shout hurried words at whoever will listen, but most of the camp soldiers are busy cowering or knocked out cold. Man, the gates, you over there! Secure the perimeter! We just need to hold out a little longer. Sir, we're running out of men. Where's that damn shipment of honey? You step over an unconscious footman to address the man in charge. I might be able to answer that question. Who let this old bat into the camp? I found your quartermaster. He's having a bit of court trouble on the boat. I'm afraid your shipment isn't going to get here anytime soon. What? Oh, curse my rusty britches. Without that honey and other supplies, we can't make the honey mead. The bear's gonna flatten the whole camp when he finds out. The camp looks half flattened already. What's all this ruckus about? Well, the bear is the greatest warrior there ever was, which is grand and all when we're fighting the enemy. But once we have set up camp, he likes to use us poor sods as playthings to reenact his conquests. And the only thing the bear loves as much as fighting is drinking. Guzzles up so much honey mead we have to brew it right here in the camp just to keep up. He points to the squat-looking device tucked near some tents, a portable brewery. Without that shipment of ingredients, I don't see how we can ever calm the bear down. He'll smash us all into paste before the sun sets. Let me take a look at this brewery of yours. If the bear is so in love with brawling and boozing, then perhaps it's about time he received a dose of his own medicine. Inspect the brass contraption. Tank here, a hopper there. The bitter smell of alcohol is infused into the well-worn metal. Despite the needlessly complicated dials and tubing, at the end of the day, the brewery is really just a fancy cauldron. This seems simple enough. I should be able to concoct just the potion for your troubles. The battled sergeant shrugs his shoulders at you. Sure, if you think it'll help, but you'll need to fuel the darn thing yourself. The darn thing first. Our supplies are a mess, so you'll have to figure it out on your own. You open up the brewery to inspect its complicated innards. You snap kindling into pieces and scatter into the bottom compartment of the brewery. Should be fuel enough for the job. You open up the brewery to inspect its complicated innards. I don't have either. I only have one. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong one. Oh, what did I just make? Oh, it goes fast after a couple. Ah, shh. Ah, gotta go past him again. Five jars of water. I gotta freaking get some rodent lard. Come here, dude. Sorry. That was horrible. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Who's getting there first? They were racing to die, apparently. It's two freaking squirrels and a bird. Open up the brewery to inspect. You slosh cool, clear water into the brewery's main tank. Not the best base for potion brewing, but you want to preserve that honey mead flavor. You open up the brewery to inspect its complicated innards. Oh, I haven't made it yet. That was my bad. Frick! Ugh, I didn't realize I didn't have enough. I was over there. Heck. I did not like the fact that it was giggling like a child. That made me feel so uncomfortable. Well, now looky here. With the heat of the cinder box, you set the stove chamber of the brewery alight. It will bring the tank to a rolling boil. With a hiss of steam, the sound of boiling water, the battling brewery is ready for the next step in the process. Of course I'll need honey for the mead. That quartermaster said he was coming back from the apiary in the fields, so I'd best try there. Then I'll need a proper magical binder and a token of the bear to seal the spell. Something in this camp ought to do the trick. The frothing basin of the brewery stands ready for the right ingredients. Torn teddy bear, metamorphosis elixir, and honey. God bless. Okay. Back. I'm stuck. Ooh. Through the open tin flap, you catch a glimpse of pillaged trinkets and treasures scattered about the spacious interior. You surmise that one of these precious objects might contain enough magical essence to use as the token of the bear. Your eyes only have a moment to linger upon the giant, fur-lined bed before a hand pulls the door flap shut. The sergeant gives you a disapproving glare as he ushers you away. Hey, you can't go in there. That's the bear's personal tent. You know the kind of hell that would break loose if he finds out someone's been snooping? Don't worry, I'll be careful. It seems like your men are keeping him distracted anyway. You glance over at the bear as he tosses aside a soldier like a sack of potatoes. No way, no how. If you think this is bad, just wait until he finds out there's no more honey mead. If you're so afraid of that stomping brute, why don't you just slip away into the night? Surely it would prolong your life a little. And abandon all my friends? We soldiers gotta stick together. It's our only chance. If only there was some way to stand up to the bear. A thought seems to cross the soldier's mind as he notices the potions and baubles hanging from your belt. Say, I'm good with magical doodads and what sits right. What if you made me some sort of protective charm or talisman? Then I could maybe have a chance against that monster without getting my head stuffed in. If I make you a protective talisman, will you let me into this tin? I suppose I wouldn't have much to worry about if you did. Okay. Dragonfly wing and a jar of milk. Go that way. My posture wasn't too bad, actually. Digestive tablets. What the heck? Don't mind me just stealing from people's chests. Oh my god! Hello? A hefty gourd stands before you, wiping beads of dew off his bumpy forehead. He tilts the brim of his hat and greets you with what you interpret as a smile. Welcome to my farm, stranger. What brings you out here? How's it growing, farmer? Oh, you know, not so bad. Trying my best to win the harvest competition this year. Well, you look to be making good progress. I'm sure you'll be a shoo-in for the blue ribbon. You would think so, wouldn't you? But every year, without fail, that sour ox takes the prize. No matter how hard I work, I can't seem to outgrow his crops. Careful now, you're beginning to sound like a sore loser. Yeah. Not sore loser, I just think it's quite suspicious, don't you? Last year, the ox and his family grew the largest corn cobs I've ever seen. I was only barely able to get second place because of my own little helpers. He motions to animated turnips and potatoes, busy with menial farm work. But this year, his crops are larger than ever before, even though his family's nowhere to be seen. It doesn't make any sense to me. He's working the fields all by himself? What happened to his family? That's the mystery part. No one knows. They just disappeared one day, and the ox has said nothing. That does sound suspicious. Perhaps I'll go ask him myself. Yeah, his farm is down in the southwest. You can't miss it. I must get back to work. Veggies won't grow themselves, you know? That was so hard. Why is it giggling? Oh, these is helpers? No, it's running away. I'm so sorry. Okay, so you're not gonna help me? Puzzle him. How can I puzzle him? Ooh, I hear a cow! Nice. What do you do then? Did I get anything from you? No? I guess so. I can't even talk to him. Oh, that's all. Oh. I guess this is the potato helper and stuff that was talked about. They're like human size. For some reason I was expecting them to be small. Oh. Hello? Oh. Oh. Okay. I've got to go to the swamp. Y'all are bad. Okay. Peer through the hedgerow and see ramshackle encampment strewn with plunder. Cut pulses and brigands begin to pick their nails with dangerous-looking daggers. Got nothing to gain from this nest of knaves. Better make myself scarce before they see me. Scamper back to the safety of the road. Oh, heck. Unknown. Hey, this is private property. What are you doing trespassing on my land? Why, I just came to admire the glow of your crops, Master Ox. I heard you produce the most bountiful produce in the land. Ha! Well, you heard right. I work day in and day out till my hands are raw and my back is broken. But you won't find a finer farmer anywhere else. You're sure to take first prize at the Harvest Festival again. You and your family must be so proud. The ox spits on the tilled soil. Puh! Those lazy louts never understood the pride and joy of devoting oneself to the land. What good's a family that gripes about hard labor? We'd have never run any of those competitions if it wasn't for my sacrifice. Where's your family, then? I can't help but notice you're working all by yourself. If you must know, those damnable bandits out by the South Bridge stormed in the place one night and stole them away. Bandits? You don't seem very concerned about getting them back. Ha! I'm better off. For all I know, they could have already been ransomed off for some fertilizer. But if you're so worried, why don't you go talk to those bloody brigands yourself? Now get your big nose off my fields or I'll toss you in the compost heap. Oh. Grumpy. I really hate that. Now we need to go to the swamp. It's that way. Let's find out, shall we? Oops. Oh, so I've not found any honey. Oh, I'm not loud. Okay. Unveiling powder and the catching net. Nice! Alright. Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to... The noise. Why is it so loud? I'm so sorry you listened to that. Let's see if I can get the chat over. Okay, good. I didn't have my chat overlay and it was making it hard to keep up with stuff. Okay. Swamp. Swamp. Do redeem show up on your overlay? I don't know. I don't remember at the moment. I think everything. Yeah, it does. Okay. The music seems strongest on the shore, but even here you can't quite place the source. It seems to be emanating from this half-sunken ruins poking out of the lake's water. Maybe that fool boar is hiding way out there? Bah, but I swim as well as hens fly. Suddenly, some unseen voice chitters mockingly into your ear. Oh, hee hee, the musical man you'll never see. You spin around, but no one is there, just a nattering laughter bouncing on the wind. Who's there? Show yourself, spirit. There. Now I have to make another one of those? Damn it. Bitch. You snap your hand around the elusive creature and squeeze. Ah, let me go, you knobbly pot. You're crushing the life out of me. You trifling little pest, what do you know about this music? Music? What music? All I hear is the slopping of waves and the peeping bodies. Your wrinkly old ears must be full of bugs. Don't you play smart with me, I'll pop off your head like a daisy. Oh, you mean that music? Oh, it's the sound of the snakes traveling circus. I thought everyone knew that. Circus stays still, but the door's the thing that travels, you see? And right now, the door's out on that lake, but you'll never get in. You give the wretched sprite a good shake, and a shower of glittering dust sheds off its wings. Tell me how to cross the lake, or I'll make a necklace out of your teeth. Only your fey folk can show the way. Dirty fairies built a bridge. Keep all your big folk out, unless the snake invites them in. You're a fairy, aren't you? Where's this bridge? Ha! We're a pixie, not one of those flamby-bamby mushroom orders. Besides, the bridge is invisible to big stompers like you. The creature peers over your shoulder and waves its tiny arms. Oh, look, there's a fairy now. Why don't you ask her? You turn to look, but in your moment of distraction, the pixie sinks its sharp teeth into your finger. Ouch, you sneaky blighter! Springing free from your grasp, the slippery monster chitters a laugh and vanishes in a cloud of smoke. You look down at your dust-covered hand. Fairy or not, this bridge must be around here somewhere. Pushing aside thrushes and cattails, you find a strangely carved pedestal. It might be mistaken for a bird bath if you didn't know any better. As you run your fingers around the edge of the bowl, the remaining pixie dust on your hand flakes off as if drawn in by an invisible force. Crude pictographs appear on the surface of the basin. They depict a coiled snake presiding at the center of some kind of festival. Directions on how to reveal the bridge are carved on the outside. You see symbols resembling fey dust, dancing fireflies, and bird feathers. I have most of that. You shake out the fine dust into the bowl and it settles evenly to its inside surface. Oh gosh. Each of the fireflies alights upon the edge of the bowl, stepping delicately until they are evenly spaced. Let's go get some fucking feathers, I guess. Can I just do it right here? Possibly. It depends on some stuff. Oh. I guess I don't get a bod. Let's see. Okay. Oh, glad I could. I hate that that bird ran, like, flew up to it and was like, actually, no. Horrible. Okay. Horrible again. Oh gosh. Was that not enough? No information? Okay. I would like to see if I got enough, but I don't see where I can find some feathers. Anyways. We'll make one more. Did I not make it? Oh, I made that. I know what I'm doing. Oh god, that scroll is going to go to it instead. It's a race. Go ahead and just make some of them. Okay, buddies. Horrible. Okay. No. No! Nice. Placed into the basin, the feathers arrange themselves into a perfect triangular symmetry. The basin begins to glow a soft yellow as the fireflies rise from the muck within. They begin to dance up and down, drawing circles high above the bowl. Glitter rains down gently, shimmering as it catches the rays of sunlight. Slowly... Oh, I've really got to move this. Okay. That should be fine. It was hiding the woods. Slowly the particles chase the form of a bridge leading from the edge of the water to the center of the lake. You tentatively test the strength of the spectral walkway and find that it is as strong as if it were made of solid stone. They're coming for me! I did nothing, officer. Nothing. Let us go, bubbly. Okay, I'm gonna stop dancing now. Snake would like... Everybody's saying the snake would like to meet with you. This is creepy. Yep. Not surprised. Hello. Draped in glittering jewelry, the serpent stares intently into a crystal ball as you approach. Welcome, my dear, welcome. I saw that you would come here in search of answers. I just came here in search of a board. That's him outside, right? With the loot? The minstrel? Yes, he is working off a debt to me. All those folks out there seem a touch addled. What did you do to them? They're all humble folk looking for something just as you are. I am here to provide them with my services in exchange for a bit of work. So, what are you, some sort of carnival wizard? You're making quite the racket in my forest. A wizard? No. I am a seer, a scryer of the hidden mists, a foreteller of fortunes and keepers of secrets. Fancy titles you're giving yourself. Sounds like you're nothing but a used cart salesman peddling your wares to the gullible. Ah, a skeptic. Step closer and let the crystal ball reveal its mysteries. The snake's voice drops low and seems to fill the tent with a heavy weight. I am a helper of sorts, an unraveler of knots. I make the forgotten remembered. You feel the scaly touch of slithering coils wind around you, but you are powerless to move. And you have forgotten much. The snake's eyes swirl in a pattern you've never seen before. Imperceptible colors collapse into themselves in fractioned kaleidoscopic mosaics against the canvas walls. A voice speaks from far away. It takes you a moment to realize that it's your own. I have forgotten so much. Let me help you find your answers. The serpent's coils slowly squeeze the consciousness out of you. With a desperate push of willpower, you blink away from the snake's hypnotic gaze. Wait, get off me, you worm! You wiggle your body like a sack of loose twigs. Despite your protesting bones, you manage to squirm free and tumble backwards out of the tent. When your eyes open, you find yourself back outside the snake's tent. You pick yourself up from the ground and dust off your shoulders. I guess that sly serpent has some tricks up his sleeve. I'd better come with a plan for next time I go in there. The festival patrons seem confused after your tussle with a snake, as if the spell over them was momentarily shaken. The crowds disperse as they fumble about in the haze. Now's my chance to get a word in with that bard. Maybe I can get him out of this mess. Strumming his lute, this strapping young man has a faraway look in his eyes. Is it wistfulness, nostalgia, or even hypnosis? Wander I may, but never away from she I call my lover. To my chagrin I stumbled in and met the gaze of another. Curious I stared, I was not prepared, and this was my mistake. A binding gaze, now I live my days in the service of the snake. Cry not for me, for there is she that might still see me saved. My spirits they lift as she holds a gift from before I was enslaved. A mirror, but shattered, its pieces have scattered. If mended we may be set free. Down the wishing wellspring to the swamp's moonlit ring, and hiding within the pixie's tree. What's all this about a broken mirror? You gave it to the weeping maiden? Speak plainly, you warbling fool. No matter what you do, the poor musician barely seems to realize you're there. He keeps strumming his lute and humming his mournful tune. Ha! Maybe that lovesick miss will know what he's on about. Oh, very nice. Nice. Stealing from the snake. Okay, sweetheart, tell me about this damn mirror. Oh, still my beating heart, have you any news about my dear sweet love? I found him at the carnival, but he's been mesmerized by the snake. Unless I can break the spell, no one in that carnival can leave. The snake? Say it isn't so. I've heard how he grants wishes, but only for a terrible price. Why would my love be so desperate as to consort with this charlatan? I haven't a clue, but he's stuck deep. The only thing I managed to get out of him was something about a mirror. Do you know anything about that? A mirror? Oh, yes. It was the first gift he ever gave me. From inside her bodice, she produces a small cracked hand mirror. But one night it slipped from my balcony and shattered on the cobblestones. I tried to piece it together, but I could never find the last 3 shards. His song mentioned something about a wishing well, a moonlit swamp, and a pixie tree? Keep that mirror close. I'll seek out the missing shards and return them to you. Oh, thank you. I should very much love to see it whole once again. Okay, well, this is the pixie tree over here. I think it was over here. I'm guesstimating. The only thing I don't know is the moonlit thing. I'm assuming the shard is in the locked chest, but how do I get into the locked chest? Okay. Gotta figure that out. Okay, we gotta go back to the fields. We're just gonna do that. Is it this way? No. This way? Hey. I'm getting there. I'm very good at voices for storytime. Thanks. I do my best. I do forget which voices I'm giving everybody, though. And that's not very helpful. But I do remember the maidens. Do you think the bandit camp is also where the bees are? The apiary? I don't want to deal with y'all, but y'all are kind of cool looking. Okay. I'm investigating. Oh god. Well, what am I gonna do then? Okay. Damn it. I did, and it said unknown. I did it earlier. Oh, now it says bitch ass. Ugh. I have to go to the swamp. To the swamp. Yeah, I didn't make it because I thought that the snake was at the swamp for some reason, and so this is also the swamp. Oh yeah, that's right. Fucking leeches over there. Ugh. Okay. What did I need for the leeches? This, which I need to get from the swamp. And the unveiling powder, which I need this from the swamp. Everything's from the swamp. I wonder if it shows, like, the openings? No, it doesn't. Interesting. Is it when I defeat somebody it'll open up? I admit I'm always distracted. Will I call you rude for calling me out on it? Yes, but I do admit that it happens. Okay. I need you. And I need that freaking... this thingy. Okay. Oh, I get you with a hatchet? I mean, okay. Bro, that's it? Okay, well. I need to make more of those, apparently. Holy heck. I did not do it in the right spot. I don't have enough shit. Okay, I need a fog. No! Oh my god, I found you. Come back. It's glowing. Okay. Who's there? My eyes have gone milky. Please come a little closer, sister. I don't believe we've met before. Why do you call me sister? I don't need sight to see someone who's also signed a dark contract. The old woman looks blindly through you, though you can sense her focus. Contract? So you've had dealings with that damnable goat too. What sort of pact did he rope you into? Oh, you know how it is. I was young, and he wasn't no goat when I knew him. I don't know what voice to give her. We used to dance naked under the blood moon and raise the dead to fight in dull country folk. I'm getting there. I did try a country voice. But it's ancient history now. Old age comes for us all, and eventually you've got to hang up the sacrificial dagger and settle down to the comforts of a silence. Hang up the sacrificial dagger. I'm not real good with the old lady voice. I know the feeling. I miss my cozy chair and little fireplace. Seems like a fine spot you got here. Well, it's not all posies and pumpernickel. She clutches worldly at the moth-eaten blanket in her lap. What's rattled your bones? Maybe I can help. It's my dear old husband. Handsome chap, though a bit clumsy. He had a tumble trying to weed out those swamp traps from the yard. Awful things like to snap at your toes when you're not looking. Anyways, he twisted his ankle pretty bad and went off to the sick house to have it looked at. But that was a few days ago. He should have been back by now. And these legs haven't worked right in decades. So I can't even go to check up on him. I've been so worried. I even thought about making another contract. Don't you dare. You just wait here. I'll go find him and see what this bother is. Thank you, sister. The sick house is down the road to the west. Be careful of the critters along the way. They've got a taste for blood. You're welcome, guys. Just for y'all. Oh, hell. Hello, big boy. Get your stinking ass back over here. We have a net. We have a net. Oh, hell. What the frickety frackety fuck is that boy? Also, I need the salt. Oh my god, there's more of them! Oh. Well, now I gotta use woods like heckin'. I bet it smells great in here. Awful. Get over here. You can't escape. Sacrifice! Sacrifice! Oh my god! Taking everything from me. I see how it is. I see how it is. I only did one wood. That was it. And for 5 minutes. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, get your ass. I cussed. My bad. I recognize I cussed. Suspicious stump. Thick moss growing on this massive fallen trunk seems to recoil at your touch, revealing strange etchings at the bark below. Slowly, a spark of swirling energy seeps forth from the waterlogged wood until an ethereal doorway opens before you. Ah, now I can go to the decay area. Oh, get your booty away from me. A bait stick. I've got one of those, don't worry. Nope. I should have gotten more milk earlier. Give me a bait stick. Oh, you just did it yourself? Okay. Let's do just 2 more. That seems suspicious. Is it because you're all trying to eat it, you just stab yourself? That's upsetting, I'm sure. Maybe. Perhaps he likes you. Oh gosh. What are you? Does that work? I don't know. Oh, it's a bait stick. Okay. I don't have another bait stick. I used it. Well, that's not hard to find. You thought. Hello? A fat troll sits squarely in the middle of the bridge, busy scratching an itch on his back. With a fallen tree, his unmatchable girth blocks the path forward. Out of the way, you big galoot. He shifts his mask and releases a loud fart as you attempt to circumvent him. Ooh, fine, keep your bridge. I'll come back when the vapors have dissipated. Okay, nasty. No, wait! Giving me the slip of it. What? Oh, snag-a-vine. Do I even have that? Okay. Now, what else do I need for you? 2 bundles of sticks. Okay. I can make you. Now. Cool. You're for somebody else, so we don't need you. Gotta put y'all. What the heck? Okay. Oh my god, a bunch of them? I don't want to deal with him. That's not good. Hold on now. This sick house is full to the brim and festering with disease. Don't you know there's a deadly plague going around? A plague, you say? This is the first I've heard of it. Oh, its terrible affects the young and old, the healthy and infirm alike. We're so swamped. Get it? With patience, I can barely catch my breath. So what are you doing out here? Shouldn't you be inside tending to the ill? We've just got so many bodies piling up. Someone has to bury them before they spread the sickness further. She drops her voice to a whisper, looking ashamed. It's gotten so crowded I've even had to dump some in the swamp. That seems unethical. But don't worry, the leech is inside working her miracles on the other patients. They couldn't be in better hands. The leech? That's the doctor of this place? The best in the land. I don't dare think about how much worse it would be without her skills. I need to speak to her. I'm checking up on someone who came through here. Sorry, I cannot in good conscience allow a person of your years to enter such an infectious space without a proper inoculation. But with all this patience, we're low on medicine, and I'm afraid I don't have any to spare. Bah, what's a simple booster shot made from anyway? There's plenty of medicinal ingredients right here in the swamp. I'll go get them myself. Yeah, well, it's a pretty basic prescription. If you bring me the components, I'll be able to mix and administer it. Then you can go inside. I'll need 3 milligrams of bug ichor extract, 5 grams of toxic thistle powder, and some lazy grass to numb the pain. The nurse takes the dry grasses you have been so careful to keep intact, immediately crushes them into a powder. I'll need 3 milligrams of bug... Oh, it's just saying that again. I just need some thistles. Oops, I accidentally skipped by that. Okay. Excuse me. Well, that's true. I have no idea what you're talking about. Ah, it tricked me. You snap off a few spiny thistles and pass them to the nurse. She is careful not to prick herself on the sharp ends. The nurse nods at you, gathering all the ingredients in a small hand-sized mortar. You hold your breath as she smashes everything into a slimy, stinky liquid. Not the most pleasant stuff, but I can assure you it beats growing lumps where no lumps should be. Speak for yourself. One can never have enough lumps. The nurse shrugs at you, sucking up the bubbling mixture into an oversized syringe. She gestures for you to hold out your arm. After stabbing into your flesh several times, she fails to find any veins with the point of the needle. Sorry, you seem to have some strange physiology? Bah, give it here, I'll do it. You seize the injector and jab it into your arm without further fuss. A cool sensation climbs into your fingertips. You doubt the medicine will have any effect, but at least it should make the nurse happy. There, I feel much better. Can I go inside now? Oh, yes. Yes, of course. You should be immune to the plague for the time being. Just be quick. The leech is very busy. The leech sounds sus. Oh god, the coughing. Thanks. Is that not a... Okay, that's not a door. Man, whatever that is, I want it. The doctor slithers from one patient to another, checking off little boxes on a clipboard. From underneath her wide brimmed hat, she appears to notice you enter, but pays you no mind. You must be the leech. I was hoping you could help me find one of your patients. Do you have the symptoms? Crackling of the bones, oozing eyes, skin rot, perhaps yellow liver? Let's get you examined. The leech extends her toothy snout, prodding your body and searching for some hidden malignancy. You slap her away with a swift palm. If it's sickness you're looking for, you won't find it on me. Idea, we're all sick with something, whether it's a broken heart or a broken arm. We all suffer in one way or another. You peer through her tightly wrapped garments to see a deep darkness underneath. Despite the warmth in her words, there's a sense of hunger and urgency in her tone. I am here to heal, to mend, to put all of your troubles at ease. Now tell me, what ails you? I told you already, I'm in perfect health. I'm here to find someone, a man who came through here with a sprained ankle. Half the patients who have come to me with a twisted this or broken that, before the pox set in, that is. Can you be more specific? What does he look like? Oh, I'm not sure. Well then, how do you expect me to help you? Come back to me when you know who you're looking for. You look about the sick house at the coughing, wheezing, bedridden souls. Perhaps some of them will be able to identify the missing husband? It's the beauty guy you're looking for? Dark hair, dark eyes. You? Nope. Well, do you have a better idea of who you're looking for? Shorter. I'm going to need a bit more than that. Darkened features. Narrowing it down, give me something else. Beard. Ah, yes, I remember that poor man now. He came in with a swollen ankle, but on his journey through the swamp he must have contracted the plague. His condition declined rapidly, I'm sorry to say. In the end, there wasn't much I could do for him except make him comfortable. He's dead? What sort of sick house is this anyway? My condolences, really. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to doing what I can for the living. At least tell me where his wife might collect his body. The nurse outside seemed to be having trouble keeping track of them all. I'm sorry, that information is reserved for the next of kin. Judging by your physique, I wouldn't say you relate to the deceased in the slightest. The doctor turns away from you to prepare vials of medicine. Better return to the old woman in the swamp with the bad news. You are horrible. He's doing his best. I think he's kind of cute. Well, 'cause I need his shit, unfortunately. Well, I am the bearer of bad news. Do you have news of my husband? He should have been back from the sick house by now. You bow your head in condolence. I'm sorry to say that your husband has passed away. The leech said he fell ill with the plague. Rather than grief, an expression of mild annoyance crossed the woman's face. Oh, what a nuisance. You don't seem that upset by the news. Well, he was getting on in years. It was bound to happen sooner or later. I just didn't think it would be from measly plague, of all things. So, where is the fool now? I'm not sure, the leech won't tell me, but her assistant mentioned having to dispose of the dead out in the swamp. Brimstone and Bandersnatch, I know I'm already in your debt, sister, but can I ask you for another favor? I suppose I'm already stuck my foot in this mess. What is it? There's an old circle of power just west of here. You served me well. It served me well in my younger years, and I expect it's still got some juice left. I need you to dust it off and fire it up again. I'll go do it myself. Oh, shit, I skipped by something. What am I to do with this circle? I know, I just cussed. You're knowledgeable, lass. The engravings of the obelisk should explain the rest. We got the idea. I'm assuming it's this thingy. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh, those shards. Can I get them, do you think? These animated wooden effigies seem engaged in a ritualistic dance. They march in stiff patterns around a reflective piece of glass embedded in the soft ground. You lean in for a better look, just long enough to make out the shard's mirrored surface, reflecting the ghostly image of the moon. You think to reach in and grab it, but the swinging limbs of the dancing totems are too dense and quick. Out of the way, you overgrown twigs! Maybe I can get them to shift their attention to some other glittering bauble? Oh gosh, how do I get this? Got it. Right? You cast the glowing globe into the ritual circle and watch as the wooden effigies suddenly lose coordination and knock their wooden limbs into each other. You take the opportunity to slip between their tall frames and snatch the mirror shard before their frenzied dance begins anew. Now. Oh. Nope. Do I have to go across? Dang it. Go away. Found it. You brush off a blanket of thick moss and lichen from the ancient magical pattern carved into the earth. The essence of power awakes at your touch and bringing slight warmth to your fingertips. 4 black stone obelisks surround the ritual spot. You'll need to scrape off more overgrown decay to read the runic lettering engraved on their surfaces. Oh, heck. Okay, I do need that. I said heck by accident. Well, technically it was heckin'. Which, I mean, I'm saying it to say it. For the thing. Dog, a drake fang, a charm. I gotta get that from the fields. And a death certificate. Okay. We need... Okay. To the fields. Oh, I almost said it. I stopped myself. I had someone ask me if, yesterday I did, like, board games, and someone was like, to the group, was like, do y'all cuss? Or something, basically asking, like, if the group cusses, because, they didn't want to cuss if other people didn't. And I was like, I cuss like a sailor. And they're like, oh, I couldn't tell, because you'd only said the one word. When I first got there, I was like, I don't really know why I say that. It's just become a habit. They were like, I thought you, like, chose not to cuss. I was like, no, it's just a word I picked up for some reason. Ah! I'm dumb. I missed this earlier. Hi, Deho. I'm afraid we're closed for the season. Closed? But I need some honey. Some of your honey right away. Sorry, our supplies was cleaned out just a little while ago. Funny little man with a court. You just missed him. Yes, I've met him. He's the quartermaster for the bear. Nice. But he had a bit of an accident on the road. I need to collect some more honey for the lakeshore camp. The bear? Well, that explains why that quartermaster portraits so dang much. I heard that that lumbering bully would steal the nectar from a larva if it would suit him. My poor bees have already worked themselves half to death for that order, and they don't have any honey left. I wish I could do something to help you, but the only honey left in the entire apiary is Her Majesty's personal reserve. Her Majesty? Why, my sweet spring flower, the jewel of my crown, the golden sun of my... Yes, yes, get on with it. My beloved queen, she's as lovely as she is wise and resides over a flowered kingdom. A shrill voice pierces the meadow and sends chills down your spine. Slave, where is my dinner? I order you to bring me the finest sunflowers. Right away, my love. And make it pretty this time. I don't want another one of your dandelion bouquets like some common wasp. Yes, my sweet. I think I'd better have an audience with this queen myself. Locked? Nope. I needed that. Oh, y'all are angry little things. Excuse me. The regal insect looks down her cold nose at you scornfully. That fool beekeeper's supposed to stop the rabble from trampling my delicate garden. Good help is so hard to find, isn't it? And I suppose you've come to lend a hand? No, I don't think so. What do you want, little beetle? You seem like a very busy woman, so I won't waste your time. I need honey. Your best honey? She tilts her long neck back and lets out a buzzing laugh. Ha! Do you think I simply give my carefully cultivated riches to just any commoner? Do you have any idea how much time and energy is spent managing this colony? Everyone always wants something, but no one ever wants to work for it. In a bustle of petals, the beekeeper comes running over, holding out an assortment of beautiful prairie flowers. My darling sweetheart, I offer you the finest meadow flowers. I hope you find these to your liking. Is this marigold, you rack-brained fool? You know I despise the stuff. How many times must I repeat myself? Get out of my sight, all of you. My love, I have wronged you. Let me try again. You follow the beekeeper a short distance away while he busies himself plucking more flowers. She seems to be in a foul mood. Does she always treat you like this? Well, yes, but it's really usually my own fault. Sometimes when she really gets her venom up, a little bit of smoke and soothing herbs calms her right down. Smoke, you say? I'm sure I could come up with something to even out her mood. Okay, well that was rude. I had to talk to her. It is, and I'm upset. I was doing such a good job without it. I just need a jar of water. I also really want to figure out where the little thing is for here. Okay, it was the doll. Ha, sly old fox, how'd you manage to get your creaky bones past me grunts? My mooks must be getting fat round the waist to let you slip by so easily. Never too old to teach them youngins that hands are better left out of people's pockets. Next time I catch one of your thugs rooting for gold, they'll have to recount their fingers. Ain't afraid of nothing, are you? Well, let me be the first to welcome you to our merry camp, though I suspect you didn't come just to scold us. What do you know about the ox who works the southern fields? He told me his family might have come through this way. Oh, yeah, we know all about the ox. We also might have seen that family of his. But on the other hand, maybe we didn't. What's it to you? Listen up, you big lug. That information is just about the only thing stopping me from changing the whole lot of you to stinking chickens. All right, Granny, no need to get upset. We was just playing games, you know. Yeah, we seen that family, a boy and his mum, if I remember, always walking in that big ox's shadow, always looking afraid of him, too. So you didn't kidnap them? Where are they now? You know, you remind me of dear old Ma. She didn't take no guff from no one, neither. Ah, she used to bake the most delicious meat pies. I sure do miss her cooking. Me and the boys have been awful hungry lately. Thieving is hard work, and crime doesn't always pay. Say, do you know how to bake? I even got Ma's pie recipe right here. Who knows, on a full stomach, I might even remember something about that missing family. Okay. Now. Ugh. Are you gonna leave me alone next time I come out here? Horrible. One more. Oh. Now, where's that cow? Here you are. I was looking for you. Well. Well, I only have one more, and I need it for, water. Here you go. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I want pie in my tummy tum tum. Oh, come on then, have a helping. The bandit plunges his hands into the pie, grabbing a fistful. He barks in delight as wet chunks of pie feeling splatter out of his gob. Ah, delish. Just like how my ma used to make. But something's different. He picks a small black feather from between his yellow teeth. Is this crow? I figured you could do with a serving of humility. The gargantum man's lips begin to quiver. Great watery tears well up in his eyes. What's the matter, dearie? Are the spices too strong? Sniff. No, it ain't the spices. It's just. He deteriorates into great shuddering sobs that shake the camp. Ma always said I was a bad seed, said I weren't good for nothing but eating and thieving. But all I really wanted to do was dance. I was gonna make the greatest dance troupe the world had ever seen, had a name and mind and everything. Pick and the leaping pockets. I like it. But I ain't been doing nothing but taking, always taking. Oh, Ma was right. I'm a bad apple. Come on now, dry those eyes. You're not all that bad. He snorts a dangling glob of snot back into his nose. You really think so? You gently reassure him with another helping of pie. Of course not. You're going to tell me all about the Ox's family, aren't you? Oh, right. Well, you see, we've been spying on that ox for years now. Every full moon, he'd go out into the fields all by his lonesome. He'd howl at the sky. What was it he'd say? Oh, yeah, he'd yell, corn cob. Then it's always sounded like he got into an argument with someone. But there was never anyone else there except that creepy old scarecrow of his. You pat this sniffling rogue on his stubby cheek. That's a good lad. Maybe it's time to think about trading the daggers for dance shoes? He stuffs more handfuls of the crumbling pie between his blubbering lips. Yes, ma'am, I'll do it. I'll dance. Yeah. Proud of you, bro. It kind of sounded like he said, you ain't shit just then. Yum. You heard it? Nice. I'm not the only one. Okay. Now what? We need to find the shard in the forest well and find the shard in the forest pixie's tree. We crafted a protective's talisman. We just gotta give it to him. We crafted a metamorphosis elixir, I think. No. We need to craft royal incense for the queen bee. Okay. For this, we need this. And for that, we need some water. So we've got to go to the forest well anyway. But I kind of wanted to find that stinking thing to teleport. Oh, also, I kind of needed to, I think, fight one of these dudes. Nice. Now, what did I need that for? This. Okay, got the charm. I need a Drake Fang. And I need a death certificate. Nothing. Guess I'll look for it later. To the well? Okay, got that done. You hike up the hem of your skirt from the ankle-deep well water and duck down to inspect the small damp cave. A pale shape quickly retreats further into the dark space. You hear the labored breathing of some pathetic thing, frightened and alone. Hello there, don't worry, I won't hurt you. Bloodshot eyes blink nervously up at you. The creature gazes longingly at the light of the world above while simultaneously cowering from it. Poor dear, what are you doing down in this hole? I bet you're hungry, aren't you? Two thin, malnourished arms twist out from the crevice. One hand tightly clutches a shard of glass, while the other hand reaches out to you, begging for food. Okay. Ah, snot, I just used those. I'll come back. And hydration. Checking this thing again. Okay. I want in this box. Let's go. I bet you I can get a... Okay, I'm not gonna bet, but I feel like I'll get the key with that thing. Ooh. Okay. We need... to go down here. No, not down here. This way. Oh, I did. I think I ran out of these, so I know. Sorry. Back to the well. The creature snatches up the meat so quickly that you nearly lose a finger. It scurries back into its little crevice and you hear satisfied munching from within. Nope. Can I just chop this? I guess we should go to the swamp now. Actually, we'll go to the fields and go to the apiary. You sneak! Do you honestly believe that your little puff of smoke can... The queen fans herself lightly as the woods begin to push and pull around her. What begins to... Does anyone else feel a little hot? Anyways, as I was just saying, you can't just... Well, not woods. Okay, thank you. I was a little weird. The sparkling sun bears down on the queen like a warm summer's embrace. My... Look at all the beautiful colors. Have they always been so bright? The queen bee stretches her arms across the sea of flowers, brushing the tips of their petals gleefully. She arcs her limbs through the myriad of colors swirling about her head. It's gorgeous! Oh, and what's that delicious smell? Crackling into the waxen walls of her hive, the queen pulls out a golden honeycomb. She proceeds to messily stuff the honey into her face. Delectable. Oh, it's so good. You simply have to try some, my dear. I've never tasted anything so delicious in my life. She offers up a sticky handful to you. Why, thank you, my queen. Nice. Goodbye. That one also fell asleep. Now we'll go to the swamp. Nice. Nice. Fill the bowl with an offering of anatomic liquids. The fluid slowly disappears as if being drained by some unseen thoughts until only the wet residue remains. The eastern obelisk yearns for the tooth of a dragon. Oh, I don't have that. Oh, I wonder if it's that alligator-looking thing. The western obelisk requires a source of undead animation. You place the token of undeath into the basin. It flutters like a candle for a moment before the shadowy umbra of the obelisk snuffs it out. Northern obelisk asks for proof of the dead. The afterlife is nothing but a bureaucratic. A death certificate from the leech would fill the bill. Let's go. Okay. Meow. I thought I made it. Didn't I? Well, I did all this stuff. I clicked all the things and crafted them. I thought. Well, I have to go back to the freaking meadows. Dang it. Okay, I swore I laughed at it. I laughed at it. I know I laughed at it, but I swore I made it. Okay, I just need 1 thing of milk. And 1 thing of water. Ugh. Ugh. I don't want to have to go back. It only takes me back home. I don't have the fields unlocked. I've got to find it. Because this is where the other one is. It's over here. No, not over here, but up there. So you gotta figure out where the fields are. Fields. I haven't really investigated the other stuff. I need to find the fields. And I need to get some water. I don't think they do. That one was hidden. I had to click it and then it told, like, it came to life. Okay. We're gonna look. We'll check in the sunflower field too. Is it that? No. For some reason it won't let me. Wow. Angry. Oh, there was a whole area over here that I didn't check out because of them. There's nothing over here. How rude. Nothing. I doubt it's at the Oxus farm. It's not very nice to laugh at somebody if you've seen other people play the game. Oh, I could have gotten water from here. How rude. Let me go get milk. Nice, too. Too bad chests don't respawn. Well, missing something is still not knowing something because you've missed where it's at because you don't know where it's at. No. Oh. Did not go over like I wanted. Excuse me, dudes. As someone who struggles with seeing things, it's not that I'm not paying attention, it's almost that I'm paying too much attention that I cannot actually see it. There's so many times that I've been looking for things in my home and completely missed it because my brain cannot see it. Oh, fuck you. Hello. Good day to you. Good day to you. give you a puzzle, but I don't have a puzzle to give you. So interesting. Come here. Thank you. Come here. Thank you. Oh my gosh, come here. Thank you. Nice. No. Okay. Okay. We have the sacrifice available. To the alligator. Drake. He looks like an alligator, though. Less dragon, more alligator. Thank you. Okay. You drop the sharp reptilian fang into the strong stone basin with a heavy clunk. It spins like a top, emitting a high-pitched whine before shattering into fine white dust. I think after I finish the obelisk, I may head out because it's 7. The shadowy doctor prowls amongst the carts, eyeing the weakest patients with a dark hunger. She snaps a quivering tentacle at you as you approach. Not a step closer. Who knows what sort of disgusting maladies you might be carrying? Yes, I'm a pox-ridden wretch, I know, but I need a death certificate from you. Specifically of the short-bearded man we spoke about. His wife is in no condition to roll her chair out through the swamp, so she asked me to collect it for her. I don't simply give out certificates to anyone claiming to be someone's aunt, grandmother, or friend. This is a legitimate operation. She turns her back to you and rummages through a nearby medicinal cabinet. Now, where has that serum gone to? Don't tell me we're already out. What's the matter? Out of stock? It's a shame you don't have time to go out yourself. She tenses at your continued presence. What are you getting at? Medicine for the death certificate. I think that's a fair trade, don't you? You would barter when people's lives are on the line. Fine, you'll have your paperwork, you filthy degenerate. Clearly too angry to speak with you, she shoves a list of required medicinal supplies into your hands. Oh my gosh. Okay, I may leave now. Here's the dragonfly wings.